Many people were able to stay home, but today emergency responders like paramedics have to be ready no matter how bad the weather gets.
News 8's Jordan Fremstad spent the day with Tri-State Ambulance to find out how they get people to safety in these harsh conditions as soon as possible.
Even on a normal day, an emergency call can be a life and death scenario, but in these conditions, a car in a ditch can become a real problem in a short amount of time. And paramedics at Tri-State Ambulance say they are ready at all times, especially today, to make sure people are safe when they're caught in the worst of conditions.
When the weather is bad, a game of cards can help pass the time.
Don't be easy on him just because he's your FTO.
The game of speed requires you to think on the fly.
You ready?
And with these gentlemen, it's in their nature.
We're here 24/7.
Paramedics are working around the clock to make sure an inconvenience doesn't turn into a tragedy.
We hear what we call the tones drop. We hear standard tones, and then we hear some dispatch information and who's being assigned the call. Very similar to this sort of traffic.
Anderson Air Dispatch, Kevin speaking.
After a call comes in, communication is the only way.
We have to be 5 steps ahead of what's ever actually happening in front of us
to get people to safety as quickly as possible.
It's definitely not your average job.
On a day like today, when temperatures are the coldest they've been in more than 20 years,
It's very, very cold.
they have to be at their best.
We did do some review of our hypothermia protocol this morning, just to make sure that's fresh in our minds before we get started.
Every ambulance is equipped with the highest quality of equipment to get patients from point A to point B without a hiccup.
We definitely try to make that as quick as we can. We're using extra blankets. We're heating our blankets the best we can prior to getting on scene.
hot fluids that we can deliver to a patient, and also hot packs that we can use in extreme cases.
You could say they are the aces who come through when life deals us a tough hand.
We're here because we have a true passion for the job. We're here because we want to help people and be there for them when they need us the most.
Officials at Tri-State also say they're helping out Medlink Air today because it was too cold for their helicopter to transport patients by air.
All right, thanks so much, Jordan. Also, Tri-State Ambulance officials say if you do see anyone stranded outside, to make sure you do call 911 right away.